okay? And Janet's all, hey, hey, hey. You guys are fortunate. You have a deaf instructor and a deaf tutor. You've got it. Everybody see me? You're in a really good position to learn a lot with both deaf people in the classroom, guys. A, notice the hand, yeah, A, B, C. Oh, let me interrupt, pardon me. So it's best, see where her chin line is? So, you know, she's not way up here. Do you guys look at her? So we want to have the right position, her hand right below her chin line. This is where the alphabet goes. So you see this little square? That's very able to watch her mouth at the same time that she's signing a letter. So that's a very position. Some people are like all over the place, but don't be doing this. Hold your hand very still, upright. Okay, you see how her hand is? You're talking about wrist, chin, everything. There's going to be a certain place that you want to keep that. That keeps you signing for many years and where you can read it. Okay, where was I? C, D, C, D, D, E, F, G, same thing, just showing you both angles. H, looks like a G with an extra finger. H, I, J, K, K. See where my thumb is? Right between these two fingers. L, M. That's a very bookish way of doing it, but follow that. M. Later on, you'll change it. N. N. Okay, yeah, you do that. Drop your N. 2 fingers. N. Yeah. Whoever's talking to. O. P. You'll confuse your K and your P, but see how your finger is? But now you're going to drop it down. P. She's exaggerating her elbow. You won't normally do that. So, like Lorita's correcting it. She's all, hey, dudes, don't have your elbow flinging way up there. That's not how we really do our down. But she's all, I'm showing you guys so you can see this is how we do our P. Okay, P, Q, 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 R, R, S, S. See where my thumb is? Over the top of these fingers, S. T, you have it tucked in there. T. U, B, W, X, Y. Remember yellow, Y. Yellow, remember that? Z, draw a Z in the air. All right. All right, so now Lorita's saying, and yeah, she's all on. Now I know my ABC, she's gonna bug it all. Okay, cool.
Yes, now you know your ABCs.
Thanks,
so
Molly.
this is also in chapter 1. It has pictures of the alphabet. So please make sure that you're practicing your alphabet. Secondly, the numbers. So I'll let her go ahead and show you the numbers. Go ahead and go up to 20, Janet. Okay, so here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Make sure that you have your palm facing towards yourself for this. So not palm out, but palm in. Okay, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There you go. And Lorita's saying, my numbers differ just a little bit from how she does it, which is fine. Either way is fine. It's actually pretty common that you're going to see some slight differences in everyone's signing style. And you're really fortunate to have two deaf people in your class because you get that exposure of some slight differences. So her like 16 is twisted, but mine, I just rub my finger on the thumb for 16, 17, 18, and 19. But Janet, she did a twist instead of just rubbing the finger for 16, 17, 18, and 19. And they're both right, okay? And so you get to have a choice on how you prefer to produce those. It's just really whatever. Okay, great. All right, so now let's have you finger spell a color and see if they can guess the color that you're finger spelling. But make sure you go slowly. Okay, very good, very good. That was blue, B-L-U-E, yep. Okay, here's another one. That's correct, that was red. And here's another one. Green. Yeah. Okay, now ask them what their favorite color is. So Janet signed your favorite color, what? Okay. A lot of blues I see, some yellows too, cool. Oh, there's a pink, and pink is that P hand shape with the middle finger moving, like kind of flicking downward on your chin. That's pink. And then, Noah, what was that? What were you saying?
Yes, how do you do orange again?
Oh, orange, like this.
Orange. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yep. Okay, for who, what, and where, with your expression, what should that expression look like for those signs? The who, what, and the where. Let me see your facial expression to match those signs. And Cassie's got it, yeah. Those furrowed eyebrows. So let me see everyone do that real quickly. Just keep it there for a minute so I can check everyone's picture. Okay, yeah. Good, all right. I know for hearing people, it doesn't feel very comfortable to really manipulate your face in ways like this. So typically, when a hearing person speaks, they're pretty flat. They have a pretty flat affect on their face, but that's just the hearing way. That's your way, and that's fine. For deaf people, we're very facially expressive. And Janet says someone has a question. Go ahead with your question or your comment, Cassie. Like this. That's fun. That's fun. Uh-huh. Perfect. And so, it's really the same principle. Like when a hearing teacher is speaking, if they're using a monotone typically you're just going to fall asleep, right? Or you're going to get bored. It's the same principle behind it for deaf people as well. If you have a very flat affect on your face and you're signing, but you're not showing any expression at all, it's like, what? Like, give me a break, So we don't want to do that. Does that make sense? Perfect. Any more questions so far?
How did you come up with the signs for your name?
Okay, what was the sign for what?
How did you come up with the signs for your name? You just kind of use the letter and make it up?
Okay, so no, you're not going to make it up yourself. I'll let Lorita, Janet's going to explain it. In deaf culture, a sign name has to be given to you by a deaf person. And really, it's something that you are really. So typically how it happens is you have to kind of socialize with deaf people, like go to deaf events and stuff. And you have to allow time for the deaf people to really observe like your personality or the way you look or something specific about you. And they'll give you a sign name based off of that. And so it's really quite an honor. And so typically I cannot give you sign names in class. It's kind of like against our deaf culture norms to do that. So really the way you would earn a name sign is to kind of get a little bit involved with the deaf population and let them give you one. Right, Janet? That's absolutely right. Janet said Lorita might not be able to give you a sign, but maybe I can, huh? Okay, Lorita said it. That has to be outside of the classroom, so I guess not. Do you guys have any more questions? That was real. Any more questions?
I didn't get Janet's info, her number, and all that.
It should be in the chat. I think you should be able to scroll up. If you click on chat and then you scroll up towards the top, it should be there. And Lorita's saying, where's that at?
The chat, but I didn't see Janet's stuff. I just saw where all of us in the class were talking, so that's why I didn't know if I missed it.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was in that. That must have been in a private chat. That's weird.
Oh, found it. Someone sent it. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know why it sent privately. That's so weird why it did that. I think she's just going to go ahead and put it out there again for everybody. Okay, so now everyone should have it. I'm so sorry, guys. Right, perfect. Any other questions or concerns so far, guys? Okay. Now, please go through chapter 1, okay? Make sure you go through that. That'll be your homework. You don't have to write anything in your book or answer anything like that in your book. I'm sure that you possibly want to tell it after you're done, so you don't have to write in your book, okay? Any more questions? Oh, so we will pick up where we left off on the vocabulary on Wednesday. I don't want to overwhelm you on your first day with way too much vocab. But I think everything went pretty good today. Don't you say, Janet? Yes. You guys know your colors. That as well as your alphabet and your numbers up to 20. Okay. And we'll just continue on Wednesday.
I have a really crummy, like, quality video that I've been recording for the past 16 minutes. Does anybody want a copy of it? Or, like, a link if I post it on YouTube? Is that allowed? Here, I'll stop it, actually.